welcome to the stream. My name is Garrison from Singapore, and the time now is 4:35 p.m. I've put on my Discord. I'm going to stream at 4:45. Yeah, and 10 minutes earlier, so just decided to just run the stream earlier, and yeah, just to kick things off slightly earlier. So, yep, so just give me a moment while I run something else. Right, like this green, and yeah, we are going. Right, so just pardon me for a moment. Let me clear this intersection, and yeah, we are good. Right, so welcome to the stream. Uh, so let me run through the usual stuff first. So yeah, two ways in which you can actually interact with me in this live stream. One is using the chat box itself. Yeah, you can just type in your messages, your questions, your inquiries, your opinions, your feedbacks and stuff like that, and then I will come back to you during this live stream. Right. The other way is you can actually talk to me live by using the Discord voice channel function. So if you have a Discord account, what you can do is you can head over to my Twitch profile, click on the Discord so-called link. It's an invitation for you to join my server. So once you're in my server, once you have joined in, just click on the section that says live on air. You'll be able to find me inside, and then just turn on your microphone and we can talk to each other live. Right. So yep, that's for just give me a moment. Let me see. Yes, I need to uh, fire up the Twitch dashboard. Don't think it's actually running correctly, so yeah, maybe just hang on for a while. All right, so the other way is that if let's say you're watching this as a replay, as a repeated, as a recorded stream, either on Twitch or on YouTube itself, you can feel free to so-called drop me your comments and feedback as well. I will look at them. Yes, I'm done. Right, so coming back proper. So yeah, for Twitch itself, this recorded stream will be available up to a week. So meaning to say by next Friday, yeah, you will no longer be able to see this. However, if you want to watch the so-called all the previous stream, you can actually go to my YouTube channel where I will just upload all the so-called the recorded streams there. So normally, like for example, for today's stream, it will be available on YouTube by tomorrow afternoon, right? So just give me a day or so that I can actually upload them. Right, so that's two things off. And yes, if you like to interact with me, you like to drop me a message or which whatever it is. I've also enclosed my other social media so-called links. It's actually on my Twitch profile. I've got my Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Yeah, so just feel free to have a look. Right, and yep, it's still early. It's now not even 4:40 yet. Anyway, today I'm actually heading over towards East Coast. So I'll be driving to East Coast using the longer way. I'm not using the expressway. I'm not using, yeah. So I'm just going to slowly go over, right? And in the meantime, let's talk about things uh, that we can talk about. Right. So with regards to my previous terrible stream, the stream is actually how should I put it? There are actually two streams before that. It's actually talking about consolidation about what is going to happen to this channel. So at this moment in time, we don't really have anything much. And yeah, again as usual, thank you for the support itself. Yeah, we definitely need to find a a topic to talk about so that we can actually, have meaningful, much more meaningful live stream. Right. So in the meantime, there are a few topics that's being raised. One is actually about relationships. We can actually talk about relationship, but of course, I'm not the expert in this matter. But it seems like a lot of you are requesting it for this. Not so much for opinions or whichever thing. It's actually more of like sharing. To a certain extent, I understand where it's coming from. So like let's say if you are actually encountering some issues and you like to have find someone to talk to find someone to listen to your story and stuff like that, yeah, it might be a good platform. So yeah, think that should be it. But just take note that this is not professional counseling or whichever thing. We will not be able to assist you much. We can actually, for point of discussion or maybe sharing like points of view, like why he or she does this to you, or what it signifies, or what sort of thing. So sometimes I will suppose most of the time when you're involved in a relationship, you will not be able to pull yourself out to see the clearer picture. And most of the time, third parties, um, yeah, external parties, they will be able to actually identify and see and sense a lot of things much. I wouldn't say it's actually more of like I don't know how to put it across right now, but it's yeah, generally it gives a better alternative angle, alternative look to your problems, right? So yep, so that is for the topic on relationship. So I'm not too sure if we are going that avenue, we are going down that channel. But yeah, it's something worthwhile for discussing. Another thing that we can actually talk about is some of you mentioned about driving. Since I'm actually doing this mobile live stream, I can actually talk about some driving things as well. Of course, I'm not driving saint or whatever thing. I do make fair share of mistakes as well. But it's more of like overall yeah, it's about the driving etiquette, yeah, and stuff like that. And yeah, I think something around there. But of course, we will only be able to do it like in the form of a discussion, and then we can actually talk about it, share about it, and stuff like that. I suppose if you're looking at those like maybe point of I don't know, maybe point of view to blame or for any accident or for any incidents and stuff like that, you will be able to find them more on Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that. But of course, those are with visual. But for us, it's actually more on discussion, so there can be a lot of things to talk about. Right. So yeah, that basically sums up for the previous couple of live stream, unsuccessful live stream. Right. So the very last one that I did, I think sometime last week, yes, finally there isn't any mechanical, any technical issues. Right. So therefore, it's actually up on YouTube already. Right. Yes, and feedbacks. Right. Um, I don't know. It seems like AirPods Pro 2 is not exactly a fantastic microphone, according to some of you, or maybe the way I speak is not that clear. I don't know. I think, as a matter of fact, for those who viewed today, we are viewing live now. You'll notice that, yeah, my voice changed a little because I'm actually developing a little sore throat and some nasal congestion, so you will be able to notice the difference in my voice. Uh, yeah, it's pretty bad because I'm supposed to go for blood donation tomorrow. Looks like I've got to postpone it because of all this. So yeah, no choice but to let me get out of this. Yeah, it's bus lane. Right, sorry. Just to digress a little bit because I'm driving. My focus is naturally on the road. Right, so yeah, as I'm saying, yes, I have to postpone the blood donation tomorrow for some other day when I fully recovered. There's some social responsibility. Right, yeah, sore throat. So I think for the past couple of weeks itself, especially in Singapore and in the region, the weather has been pretty weird. I suppose all over the world as well, but over here it seems like um, it's raining and it's going to rain the whole day non-stop, and then it has got this it develops into a very low temperature, throughout the day, where it's like, yeah, something like a one-off kind of weather. So not too sure, is it climatic changes that causes this, or are the other underlying reasons for that? But yeah, global warming is very real. So yeah. Right, that's enough of me blabbering for about the past 10 minutes or so. So the time now is 4:47. Right, so today I don't exactly have anything much, but probably just as an update. Yep, in terms of workflow and stuff like that, maybe just to share of late, in terms of I don't know uh, how to put it forward, but I think there's a lot of concerns and a lot of discussions and a lot of hoo-ha about OpenAI, about ChatGPT, about all the others so-called kind of AI kind of tools that's going to be available for people to use. Yeah. And it is kind of scary because it really um, is able to perform really well. Yep. And I think, how should I put it? It's not necessarily a very bad thing because normally I believe whenever there's a situation, there's always two sides to look into it. It's either you take it as it's going to rob you away from your livelihood, it's going to take away your rice bowl or something like that. But if you look at it from another point of view, how about embracing it, adopting it, and then try to make your workflow better, right? I don't know. But it seems to me, from my point of view, is you have to really embrace it and then to see how we can actually incorporate it in our work itself. But that also mean, um, how should I put it? Something in which you always need to keep in mind to actually to how should I put it? Yeah, something that you have to really be cautious about and to keep up with the flow of the development of things. And as such, if let's say like there's any new developments and stuff that you really need to be up to date to know what's going on, at least so as not to phase yourself out of the current market situation, right? So on top of that, yeah, so there's something to ponder about. So for the past 1 week itself, yeah, pretty caught up with a lot of things, running a lot of errands here and there. And, yeah, it's basically all over the place. Not something in which I'm that happy about, but it can be better. But yeah, there's still quite a fair bit of things can that can be done. Don't know, but yeah. Anyway, uh, yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, for those who just tuned in, welcome to the stream. Right, yeah, comes to this problem again because I can't exactly hear myself on this live stream. So hopefully all the audio recording, everything is fine and good up to now. Uh, moving on. So right now, we are now coming close to mid-March already. So you see, time flies. So yeah, it's already coming to the end of first quarter of 2023. Yes. So we have been talking about this since last year, 2022. We are like 1 quarter into it, halfway through, 3 quarter, and then there we go. Yes, 2022 over. And now we are going through kind of like going through the same thing again. So now it's 2023. So for the first quarter of 2023, have you met your targets yet? Likewise, yeah, how is everything coming? So I think for 2023, a lot of the COVID-19 effects and stuff that are actually gradually going away. We are no longer that much of a concern for COVID-19 and interaction and stuff like this. So yep, it's trying to go back to normal. I also understand that there are a lot of things that cannot be back to normal already. So yeah, is there anything that is affecting you guys? So you can just feel free to share as well, to chime in. Right, so right now, yeah, it's pretty cloudy. I'm actually in I just cut across in Singapore CBD. It's actually comparatively busier than before in the past, right? And yeah, so yeah, of late, I think the traffic conditions, be it during peak hour and stuff like that, I think it has almost gone back to the pre-COVID days already as for Singapore. So I think a lot of these is going to be like um, stuff as usual. So a lot of things have been running, I think, almost back to pre-COVID capacity. I think nobody will talk about COVID anymore long. Yep. Right, so yep, so that's another thing done. Right, for those who just joined the stream, welcome to the stream. Just feel free to uh, drop in your comments and stuff like that, or anything you like to bring up to discuss and stuff like this. Feel free to type in the chat box itself, or alternatively, if you have got a Discord account, what you can do is you can actually join my Discord server. The link is on my Twitch profile. Right, so once you are in, turn on the microphone, join the voice channel, and we can talk to each other live. Yes, of course, there's going to be a certain lag, as in like there's a good, I would suppose about 2 seconds lag. That's as of last time that we try to use the voice channel for the live stream, but it's still pretty usable. It's just like you ask a question and then there's a slight pause. It's actually um, I would think it's actually acceptable, right? So we'll see how it goes. Right, Yeah, I thought I said I don't want to use the expressway, but why am I up? Don't know. So, yeah. Do you believe that sometimes there are a lot of things that's like this, I don't know, I can't remember the term, what is it called? Something in which you have been doing it, it's your subconscious. Yeah. So what is that word that they use? I can't really remember. Uh, Muscle memory. Yes. So there's a lot of times where you actually do the same thing over and over again using a certain method itself. It becomes so natural that the next moment you want to perform that same action again. So the usual normal way of doing it, it will be executed. So like wise, for example, most of the time if I'm going to East Coast, I will travel by this expressway. So as much as you want to detour from it, once you're distracted, then again it's muscle memory. You just go back to the usual route itself, right? So right now we are 20 minutes into the stream, so not sure if anyone is coming in to say hi. Right. So yeah, it's depending on what is the future of this channel. But if let's say I've got any, concrete so-called decisions about this channel itself and how we are going to go about doing it in the future, I will update you guys. Right. So yeah, the time is coming close to 5, and it's a Friday. So, yep, a lot of you. Oh, yes, Friday. Is that school holiday? Yeah, I think it's school holidays for the primary and secondary schools. Yeah. So after lesson today, you've got 1 week of break, if I'm not wrong, right? So happy holidays to all the students. Right, I'm already at East Coast, so I will be here for about easily next 2 hours. Yep. So if you happen to be at East Coast, just drop by to say hi. I think I will be at one of the fast food restaurant. Uh, right. I don't know. I hope it wouldn't be raining later. Yeah, because it's an open air car park, so I don't want to get caught in the rain. With my condition right now, if I'm going to catch myself in the rain, I suppose it's going to be quite disastrous. I don't want to fall sick yet because I still have got a lot of things to work on and to settle. So hopefully I won't have to go through that. Right. So just wondering where should I park? Should I park here or further down? Actually more or less the same. Yeah, I think I'll just park further down. Right. Yeah, whispering to myself. So yeah, maybe it's a good mic test if let's say if whatever I'm actually whispering to myself can be heard and recorded. Right. Okay, so I think that's more or less today. Just want to run through a live stream. And yes, I want to really run through this live stream because I've actually gotten a new my handphone holder. which is attached to the windscreen. So right now it's actually more stable and it won't fall over so easily, right? So it's a good investment. Hopefully it will serve me well for the next 10 over years. Haha, joking. Since when will any tech related stuff last so long? Right, there you go. I think I'm more or less good about today's stream. So yeah, like yeah, just below half an hour. I don't want to keep things too long. Right, so yep, I'll be visiting this fast food joint. Starts with a B. Yeah. So if you happen to be at East Coast, so yeah, maybe if you want to have a bite or anything, you can just look for me over there. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay your bill. Right, so thank you for watching. I see you guys the next time I come online. Right, so I just park over here, and that's about it. Okay, good. Right, so sorry. So once again, thank you for watching, and I see you guys the next time I come online. So in the meantime, if you have any feedbacks or whatsoever, just feel free to let me know. Uh, yeah, I'll try to incorporate that as well. Right, so thank you, and see you next time. Take care, stay safe, bye.